After the judge said, boy, bye. Y'all not gonna come up in here and drop all these lawsuits. JayZ and his legal team has changed strategies. We'll talk about it after this. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture to see how those incidents may or may not affect our daily lives. Listen, y'all remember my last story in regards to JayZ and his lawyer having a setback about trying to get a case dismissed? The judge on the case basically told him, listen, y'all not gonna come up in my courtroom sitting up here doing all this stuff and not following the legal procedures. If you're gonna file something, you're gonna wait for the response, and then you respond to the response. And if there needs to be a hearing set, a hearing will be set. Child, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Of course, a little housekeeping. Please hit that like button. That helps with my engagement. Please like. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. And once you subscribe, y'all be open to a plethora of movies and television series that I have reviewed. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. All right, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. All right, people, let's get into this. So this is written by Deadline, by Dominic Patton. And it says JayZ now hopes to get alleged R word of 13-year-old tossed out based on calendar and geography. So let's listen to see what's going on, because they've pretty much changed their strategy. So let's see what they're doing now. JayZ has no intention of walking away from the 2024 without continuing to put up a fight against the SA allegations. 3 days after a New York-based federal judge refused the Empire State of Mind rapper's efforts to have claims that he uh, the incarcerated Sean Diddy Combs and a still unnamed female celebrity B repeatedly SA'd a 13-year-old over 24 years ago, dismissed, and the Jane Doe plaintiff unmasked. JayZ and his longtime lawyer, Alex Spiro, are back today for another kick at the judicial can. As Combs' May 5th criminal trafficking trial looms, JayZ and the Quinn Emanuel partner are betting the calendar and geography will help them get the horrific matter tossed. It says here, plaintiff cannot recover for her sole claim under the Victims of Gender Motivated Violence Protection Act as a matter of law because the statute does not have retroactive effect, wrote Spiro in a 2-page letter to Judge Annalisa Torres Monday, announcing the latest attack on the Tony Busby represented Jane Doe's First Amendment complaint. Plaintiff asserts violation of the GMV law for conduct that purportedly occurred in September 2000, but the GMV law was not enacted until December 2000, 3 months after the FAC claims the conduct occurred, and it cannot be applied retroactively to create a cause of action unavailable to plaintiff at the time in question. A trap-setting attorney for the likes of Alec Baldwin and Elon Musk, Spiro is betting big on this new move and taking the risk for himself and JayZ, whose real name is Sean Carter, that further reprimands from Judge Torres will not be forthcoming. We will see, child, because she done already told you. If you don't do it proper and organized, she is about to dismiss it just on that fact alone. So let's hope that he has followed the rules of engagement for the New York federal or New York state law courts, because I'd hate for him to be embarrassed one more again. I'd hate for him to be embarrassed because he's not following proper procedure. And after she's told you that she's not going to do anything until you follow proper procedures. So, to that end, Spiro and his clients are doubling down on the timeline aspect of their argument by asserting that Jane Doe's ability to mount a legal action expired no later than August 2021. With a reference to the now dismissed SA case against the minor that Aerosmith singer Steven Tyler was hit with in late 2023. JayZ reasoning is that any viable GMV law claim is time barred under the New York Child Victims Act, which preempts plaintiffs' GMV law claim, noting the CVA actually was amended in 2019 with an additional 30 months. The court in this district, however, recognized that the CVA's revival period preempts the GMV law overlapping an extended one, which under this argument means Jane Doe and her Houston-based lawyer Busby, who has represented dozens of John and Jane Does in the civil case against Combs, are 3 years too late. The alleged brutal SA by the trio on a then minor Jane Doe is purported to have occurred September 7, 2000, during one of Diddy's drug-fueled so-called quote-unquote freak-offs, end quote, just after that year's MTV VMAs. The allegation was first detailed in a vivid October 20th lawsuit that named Combs for the assault, but merely mentioned a male celebrity A and celebrity B as participants. As raised voices of bribery and lawsuits trolling came from both sides, on December 8th, an amended complaint from Busby named JayZ as Celebrity A. The usual media shields JayZ quickly countered the FAC with a handwritten statement vehemently denying that he essayed anyone. And they go into what he said, and we remember all the things that he did say. Let's see. It goes over what happened, and we won't go into that. We're not gonna, like I said, we're not going to sit and read the whole entire article, but we definitely were just going to review that. So he's changing Saturdays. Also, I was trying to find it while I was talking to you all. I understand that they retracted the preservation of evidence, and I was going to find that and go over that with you. So give me one moment. I was just going to go back. Yeah, so it's yeah, because I know that there was, that he had filed a motion to have all the evidence um uh preserved. And I thought I saw something saying that they had withdrawn that, but I'm not able to find it real quick. And I'm, me, I don't like to hold y'all no longer than y'all need to be here. So this is what we find today going on with Mr. JayZ. What do you all think about all of this? JayZ is saying that he is doing everything within his legal power to get this case dismissed. However, the judge is like, as long as you're doing it properly, uh, you if you have to be doing it properly. If you're not doing it properly, then I got an issue and I got a problem with you. And so let's see if JayZ has learned his lesson. Let's see if JayZ is figuring it all out. That him and his lawyer Alex Spiro need to file these court filings proper and or in proper and within the confines of how New York State wants them to do that. So because they can't stop them from filing anything, but they have to file it. They have to wait for a response. There's have to be time for a response, and then they have to be able to rebuttal that, and then it goes on and so forth. They can't force the court to hear something or do any expedited hearing, so they're gonna have to wait these 20 days. So 20 days are coming up. Let's see what they're going to continue to do. I'm surprised that they didn't put this forth in the first place, but anyway. All right, people. Tell me what y'all think about what's going on with JayZ changing his legal strategy. We're gonna see how this works out for Senior Carter. All right, people. We do this every week. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video if you care. Y'all, please tell a friend, tell a kin, tell a coworker, tell that heifer that you cannot stand, that I'm over here making these videos. And as always, people, bye-bye. Child, JayZ, I don't know what you finna do. Because this is too much. And don't let them find something else, child, because you know they hunting.